Sometimes I marvel at how self-focused I can be. I laugh because it's laughable. It's just a default position that we are in as we walk through life. For some reason, we think that everything should be the way we want it to be. It's not uncommon for us to try to control our environment and make it what we want it to be. A true servant of God's love becomes a servant to the object of their love. And that's not only in Christ, but in our brothers and sisters and in our friendships. Jesus on friendship. Luke 12:4 says, I'm speaking to you as dear friends. This is Jesus talking to his followers. This is Jesus talking to you today. I'm speaking to you as dear friends. Did you know that you are a dear friend of Jesus? I think most of us know that here, but I think some of us need to know it a little more here. He also says in the same chapter, verse 3, be your joy, and that your joy would be wholly mature. Jesus has brought us into the circle of friendship with him, and that is the most powerful friendship that we can ever have. And in that connection, the power of Christ has the ability to transform who we are, to make us more that person who can love appropriately and even sacrificially in our relationships. Conclusion, the 15th chapter of John says, this is my commandment, that you love one another the way I loved you. This is the very best way to love, Jesus says. Put your life on the line for your friends. You are my friends when you do the things that I command you to do. Now, Jesus isn't telling us this without knowing what it cost. He's speaking before he lays down his life, but he knows his whole purpose in coming to the earth, in sharing his love for friends, is to put his life down for his friends. And he asks of us the same thing. John 15:12 again says, I am no longer calling you servants. We've moved out of the category of servants because servants don't understand what their master is thinking and planning. No, I've named you friends because I've let you in on everything I've heard from the Father. True friendship is an outgrowth of our friendship with God. Jesus speaks these words to us today. I have let you in on everything that I have heard from the Father. Do you realize what that means for us? It's that we are in. It's like we got chosen. We are affirmed. We are the chosen people of God. Be the friend in all of your human relationships that God has become within you. I believe that when we examine and we are able to take into our very mind and into our hearts the understanding of this powerful connection with God through friendship in Christ, that in that place we will be able to see our relationships transformed. We will be able to see a world differently than we see it today. There are a lot of people in the world who are looking for answers. We are people who are connected to a God that holds those answers and offers them to anyone who will freely come. We'd like to ask you to prepare your hearts for communion. Our band is coming back. We have the elements on the table, and while we're preparing for this, we're going to be singing a song momentarily.